it was so clear to me of when I have been practicing Pratikraman, especially with my stickiest files, getting frustrated. Why am I still coming up? And I kept on thinking, it's just another layer. It's another thing coming. But when I really sat and looked, there was a part of my intellect and my ego that just would only take 75%, 90%, maybe 99% of responsibility. And until I was willing to absolutely let the deliverer of my own karma completely off the hook, that it had nothing to do with them, because it's so hard sometimes in the moment, in the lifetime experience right now that's contemporary, like, I haven't done anything wrong. I didn't deserve it. That was about them. That's their issue, their problem, not mine. And to go back to that, the basic foundation of what we know about karma and dropping those seeds and the ripple effect, and that it's coming into effect this lifetime and can just absolutely wipe away and let go of everything that's showing up currently and thinking that it has anything to do with that, because I was getting stuck in that area personally. And until I took that 100% responsibility that this was truly coming to me because it was mine to experience. It's what needed to come from my past, from my karma that I don't even necessarily understand. But when I had these tools, when I had this information about the, fault is of the sufferer, and taking complete responsibility and just seeing through that lens, Pratikraman completely shifted for me. And every time the intellect wanted to point out somebody else's fault, of just taking it back. This is mine to experience, asking for forgiveness, talking to the pure soul, apologizing with such a pure intent that may I never repeat this mistake again, to blame you for what is mine and that you had to show up in this way for me. It has changed my relationships. It absolutely did. And when I stopped expecting somebody else to change, but just focused on my change and how I felt about these close relationships and these sticky files, and letting them again completely off the hook, I felt so much better. And there was such clarity. And then amazingly, all of that change that I wanted to see in somebody else, it does change. But there was no expectation. When I completely let go of that expectation that this process would make somebody else change, I thought the relationship would get better because they would change because I was doing Pratikraman, but I changed and it didn't matter anymore how they showed up. And then there was that space and the change happened for both of us. So that has been just a miraculous experience. I've done Course in Miracles. I've practiced forgiveness. I've done forgiveness worksheets through Colin Tipping, Radical Forgiveness. And they've all been helpful up to a certain point. It clears all those relationships and everything, because you're taking full responsibility. So I think this is just the embodiment and the practice that brings freedom. That's really what this feels like. It is liberation in this relative world. It is true freedom.